What's up, people? Sorry for my a little bit of this late review. It's a little bit of late Raw review, and but this week's Raw was in England, and I thought the show was pretty solid. It was an okay show. We added some more matches for Payback. So the show kicks off with Ambrose doing the Ambrose Asylum thing. I don't know how I feel about this. Ambrose having a talk show. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. So his guest is Shane McMahon, who's running Raw for the third week. Where is it going? Is Shane gonna just be running the show, or is it gonna be? Because Mr. McMahon hasn't even come back and addressed it. It's just kind of just been letting fucking Shane run the show for the past, which I'm not minding it. It's just I would like an explanation. Is he gonna run the show permanently? Is this just, I don't know, like, where is it going? Is it going till Payback? Is it going till after Payback? I don't know. But, so yeah, and then Kevin Owens comes out. He says that Shane McMahon is just another McMahon drunk on power. And then he talks about that Sami Zayn doesn't deserve a WWE title shot. And Sami Zayn comes out and he pretty much brings up him and Kevin's history. And then Jericho comes out, says his catchphrase, and then announces that Sami Zayn will face Chris Jericho tonight. Oh, I know, yeah, announces that it'll be Owens versus Sami Zayn at Payback, and also Jericho and Ambrose at Payback. Also, Sami Zayn and Jericho will have a match tonight, and then in the main event, Ambrose and Owens, which is weird. Why hasn't Roman Reigns been wrestling? I feel like, I know it's a little early, we're not going to get to Roman until a little later, but why isn't Reigns wrestling? Like, he honestly hasn't wrestled since winning the title. Maybe he's wrestled on SmackDown, but he hasn't wrestled, like, on Raw, but whatever. Chris Jericho fought Sami Zayn. It was a pretty good back and forth match. Jericho won with a code breaker. Well, thumb to the eye and a code breaker. That's a nice heel tactic, not always getting help every fucking week. Then we have Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson show up during, I guess AJ Styles about to get an interview, then Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson talked to him, and they talked about, they hugged, and other stuff. So, yeah, okay. And they say they have Styles back at Payback, so I have a feeling, well, I guess I'll get to it a little bit later. And they kind of walk off, and then Enzo and Cass come out and fought the Dudleys. It was a pretty okay match. It was a regular tag match. Enzo and Cass get the win. Yeah. I mean, I have to, they're okay. I think they can talk. I'll get it. Enzo can cut a decent promo. I wouldn't mind if these guys win the tag titles at some point. I wouldn't mind it. But then we have Roman Reigns coming out, doing a lot of boos. He does the guy promo again. Gives props to AJ. AJ comes out and says, like, that he wants to fight, have the match of his life, and that's how he'll get the title. And then Styles kind of walks off after that, and then Doc Gallows and Carl Anderson attack Roman. So yeah, they lay Roman out, and that's about it. And then Roman goes backstage and was about to get interviewed, and then Styles said it had nothing to do with it. Roman brings up how that they attacked, the Usos and all that. So I'm guessing, I have a feeling that they're gonna turn on Styles. I'm hearing some people saying they're gonna join Roman for like a new Shield type thing. I don't know how I feel about that. I mean, I wouldn't mind. I feel like a guy like Roman Reigns doesn't need protection. That's the thing. I feel like I'm fine with him on his own. Like, I mean, just maybe they turn on him and then Roman just takes a cheap win. I'd be fine with that. You don't really need them to join him. I mean, I'm not, as much as I love the Shield, I don't really want like a new Shield. And I think that was like the last we see of Roman. I feel like this should have ended the show. Yeah, I feel like this could have ended the show. I don't know why it was like in the middle of the show. Like the WWE title should be like the most important thing. Then Ziggler comes out to commentary, and then during Baron Corbin had a match with Fandango. It was pretty short. Corbin threw Fandango at Ziggler, and then hits the end of days, and then Ziggler tries to fight Corbin, and then Corbin lays Ziggler out again on the floor at the end of days. His finisher is cool. I still don't really know how to feel about Baron Corbin yet. Still getting used to him, so yeah, it's gonna take me a minute to get used to these new guys. Then we have the Miz out with Miz TV. I really wish we just stopped doing that, but I guess they make out and shit, and then Cesaro comes out, and he says, like, he's gonna get the title, and stuff like that. Then Miz announces that Cesaro's gonna face Rusev of the League of fucking Jobbers. But Cesaro then announces that it'll be a 6-man tag. It'll be the New Day. We'll be teaming up with the New Day to take on Miz and League of Nations. And if people are wondering, like, why aren't the Wyatts interacting with the League of Nations? Because they've been feuding for the last several weeks. It's because Bray got injured. That's why. Yeah, it's because Bray got injured. So yeah, it was an okay match. New Day and Cesaro get the win, and then Natalya. There's like a big Natalya and Charlotte have a little backstage thing, which I'm sorry, Charlotte to me is just sucking as champion. I cannot wait till she just loses her title. She's doing the same thing that Rollins did last year when he was WWE champion. She can't win a match by herself. Especially the way she cheats. At least with Jericho, he did a thumb to the eye and won the match dirty. Yeah, that's dirty, but at least it's still relatively clean because he did it on his own. It gets to a point when it's every match. You got at some point you're the champion. You got to start proving you can win because you're supposed to be the WWE Women's title is supposed to be like the WWE title of that division. And if you have that belt, that means you're like the best in that division. And you should at some point win on your own. So, and then there's a big 8-man tag, 8 diva tag. It's 8 women tag. Natalya, Sasha, Becky, and Paige take on Tamina, Naomi, Summer Rae, and Charlotte. The faces win. The Vaudevillains defeated the Usos. It was a pretty short match. Then Apollo Crews fought Heath Slater. Apollo Crews won. I like his moves. He's pretty good in the ring, but I need to see him I need to see him in a feud. For me, that's really what determines my opinion of a superstar. Is I gotta see him in a feud. So I gotta see him in like a legit feud before I give a real opinion. Then Ambrose fought Kevin Owens. Ambrose won. And then Jericho hit him with a code breaker. Okay match. They always have solid matches. So Raw was pretty okay. I think Reigns and Styles should have ended the show. I feel like it was a little weird placement to not end the show with the WWE Champion, but whatever. There'll be more videos this week. Other than that, guys, I'm gonna sign off here. See you guys tomorrow. Hopefully I'll try to do a video tomorrow or Wednesday or something. But other than that, guys, I'm gonna sign off here. Peace.